Hello y'all, this is the Old World Blues mod for Hearts of Iron 4, which is focused on the Fallout universe. The developers have given early access to me for the upcoming update, but it will soon be out for everyone to play. With that said, please keep in mind this is an early version, so there could possibly be changes in the main release. Picking from the 3 geographical options presented, let's go to Texas to play as a country there, or nearby it at least. We're going to be playing as Lanius' cohort, led by Lanius, who has been sent by Kaiser of Kaiser's Legion to take the East. Taking a closer look at the leader, we have the traits Cruel Tyrant and Warmonger. Lanius in the game, Fallout New Vegas, is the final challenge you will face if you choose to side with the new California Republic. He's commonly known as the Monster in the East, so combat-wise, this guy is no joke. Our country has 4 starting national spirits: Tribal Nation, Cult of Mars, Rejection of Automation, and Mustering Cohort on the end there. We are a member of Kaiser's Legion at the beginning, and taking a look at the army, we have 12 starting divisions / units. We even have a starting navy consisting of 4 ships, a longboat, and 3 canoes. For army commanders, we have 2 unit leaders, and for the navy, we don't have one, so we'll get one. The first 4 focuses in the tree will cause events, starting with the Hero of the East at the top and ending with the Lambda tribe at the bottom. The Beast of the East will make Lanius a commanding officer, and he shall be charismatic because of our choice. Leggate's cohort, we gotta pick one of the options here. Let's go with a well-equipped expedition to bring with us. The choice gave us some units. Let's see what they are. We have 5 guard units now. What to do with the survivors of Bunner Lilo? They can prove their worth on the battlefield, giving us manpower. Members of the Lambda tribe will be placed into the Legion's ranks, giving us 4 units. That event spawned 4 cohorts. Let's go see what their template is. They're new legionnaires, and those troops we got before are Praetorian Guard. Right after all those events, we're gonna be greeted with focuses that give us a ton of war goals. Our first move will be on the Blue Rose Society, and after that we can take Roswell that ends well. Something that was a nice, pretty cool detail. All the chief of the army options you can pick from has a description that lists their background, and so does a lot of the military high command that's available. We take slaves every time we win a war. Let's be generous and just take a few of them. The second nation we will be attacking is the Moscalaro. They have survived countless empires, but they will not survive the Legion. We sneak through one unguarded province to take all the cities behind their front line. The Roswell cultists did not know where their magics worked. They just did, but let's go through some of their temples anyway and get some plasma rifles. Cease the chanting is completed. That gives us a war goal on the Archdiocese of Santa Fe. The fruits of victory. Lanius' cohort shall learn from the warriors of the Mescalaro. Next up is the Summers Confederation, then the Executives, then all of New Mexico will belong to the cohort. After our conquest of the Archdiocese, we learn about some sort of tribe of the north led by a goddess known as Diana. Lanius meets with this so-called goddess. They discuss many things. This will open up some focuses for the twin mothers, which Diana leads, and that's just a beautiful image. Whoever made that, well done. In the decisions tab, if we scroll down a little bit, we have the Beast in the East category, and we'll send some slaves to Flagstaff to acquire some glory. We're about to attack the Summers Federation, but in our focus tree, before we go on any further, let's get the cheese factory. While the monasteries of Santa Fe and the bones of Leibowitz are ash, the monks can find use in the Legion. The symbols the executives use in their flag and just overall image seems quite familiar. Sort of forgot to leave a unit to guard that one little province between Roswell and Plains Runners. They'll be too busy taking everything else to stop us now. Day in Mexico is completed, and Lanius gets for the glory of the Legion, and we're going to begin our march to Colorado. Lanius and his soldiers had the unenviable task of slaying the sun and then killing a goddess. The executives can use their talents, and they will be giving a place of honor within the Legion instead of taking their slaves. A man by the moniker of T makes some very good tato sauce. Nobody can figure out where he's from. He's either from the glorious old land of Sweden or from glorious old land of Switzerland. We're fighting the twin mothers currently, but while we're doing that, let's go ahead and ban Smooch. We moved back our lines a little bit to get our enemy to spread out more, because if we didn't, we'd be fighting from 2 provinces. A lot of their divisions got encircled. Now we just have to cross the Rio Grande to win. The twin mothers flee north alongside Diana. On the right side, we do have all the land that they left behind. Our next victims will be Painted Rock and the Maxon chapter of the Brotherhood. A few of the economic advisors have descriptions like the chiefs of the army, and oddly enough, due to a focus, we have got the old leader of the executives as one of our economic advisor choices. Radstag Candle Shop, will take 40 cases. The battle for Hoover Dam is beginning. I hope Kaiser's Legion wins. Some focuses we're going to pick: closing the chapter, then the twin mother's final lesson, And finally, invite the Frumentari. The Huber Dam battle is a border conflict, and the Legion's efforts are going down in flames. The NCR won the battle. That's just a shame, isn't it? The bunker of the Brotherhood has been found, and we will put gas inside of it, but not today because we'll be making them Brotherhood slaves instead. We're putting off our focus plans for now to assault the Scorpion's Bite. With everything we needed done completed, we're going to attack the hangdogs and make them heal once we win. It's definitely the most challenging fight so far. One reason why is because their capital is so far away from us. We're battling the hangdogs, then the warden shows up and takes everything, so we gotta do this again. Our intelligence agency is established, and our next move is to get some mercenaries from the Iron Alliance. That mercenary focus opened up a decision. We'll pay some dinars and get 2 units of continuity security. The warden loves using robots in war compared to the hangdogs, who had relatively none. The hidden folk. Some people are found in a cave complex and upon discovery are made slaves. The warden has been thrown into the slammer. We're going to annex all of the old territory they controlled. We could just enslave the hangdogs, but we have a choice and we'll make them our beast masters instead. Lanius and his soldiers are the masters of Colorado. New Mexico and Colorado are ours. Now we roll into Texas. We're going to hit first Lubbock, then Lone Star, then the Texan Brotherhood. Because of Lubbock, we're at war with Lone Star. Fortunately, they aren't in the same faction. Our foes are already busy fighting the Gator Mauls to their east. The Texan Brotherhood is also fighting the Desperados at the same time. The victory at the Rock. Dyed Blood becomes a unit leader, and it looks like we'll get some soldiers with that as well. Yeah, we did get 2 units of the Red Okies, and there is the unit leader. Lone Star capitulated. That is 1 less enemy. The Texan Brotherhood is the faction leader, so they're our highest priority, and once we beat them, we beat everyone else. The conflict is over. Our next decision will be to just annex everything outright. Just take everything. Just going to be a massive influx of slaves. Stonks, and that is going to be a lot of Legion dinars. That's 1 focus bypass because they have been absorbed by the Ejército Mexicano. Sorry, but we're going to dunk on the Houston Rockets. That's terrible, I know. Gift the tube heads of the new purpose. Lanius gets sponsored bards and probably wonders, perhaps this was a mistake. We can start the focus, the conquest of Texas. We are now known as the Eastern Legion, and let's check up something I just saw. Robot City, we live in a strange reality. The fate of the East. The Eastern Legion is basically becoming an empire in its own right, and we unlock some new tech. We'll just keep on expanding our territory bit by bit for the time being. In the West, the Mojave territories are fighting New Vegas. Lessons from a sister. Equal rights. Basically, women could have higher roles in the Legion and could do more, but Kaiser would never condone this. Traders from southern empires bring different kinds of fruits. Let us learn to cultivate them. This is going to be a big one. We're going to attack Ejército Mexicano led by Santa Anna. Their capital, Reynosa, falls to the Eastern Legion. We have found a dog. Perhaps he will be a faithful companion to Kaiser. We are victorious, and the decision was to just annex all of it. Duel of the Fates. A super mutant warlord joins the Eastern Legion, acting as a unit leader. Overall, I think Lanius' cohort was pretty fun. Lots of conquest, lots of war. I'm going to stop the video here. If you enjoyed the mod, make sure to check it out in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later.